Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida, where we're going to be checking out USA Gundam Store's new building. We're going to start off in the storefront. We'll take you on a tour through there, and then we'll head behind the scenes into the warehouse, show you how the orders are processed. Let's go ahead and get into it. So our storefront here is open Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then once a month on Saturday is going to be when we have our build day event. It's open from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Just make sure to follow our social media to check out when the build days are going to be happening. But let's go ahead and take a look around the storefront here. Obviously, we've got lots of Bandai products from Gunpla and 30 Minutes Missions and all of Bandai's other lines here. So as you can see, starting off checking out some of the master grade selection. We like to keep a full selection here in the storefront, but there is always more product that we have available that is not always going to be able to fit in the storefront. So if you're in the store and looking for something that you don't see on the shelf, feel free to ask our staff. We also have a computer available there in the store that you can check the website, or you can just check on your phone, and if it shows that the product is available, then you can ask our staff to get it for you from the warehouse, and we'll get that out for you. But as you can see, we do keep quite a lot of stuff in here, and it is somewhat organized into like the larger box stuff. You saw our Verka kits are usually grouped together. We got the smaller master grade boxes on one shelf, larger master grade boxes on another shelf, and as you can see, there's a good mix of Universal Century and Alternative Universe stuff here, all available. Moving on to the real grade shelf, then we got a wide variety from the smaller boxes down there on the bottom to the larger boxes up here at the top. Again, a good mix of Universal Century and Alternative Universe there from the real grade series. Then over here on this shelf, you'll notice a lot of the big box stuff like perfect grades are going to be up around the tops of the shelves around the store. And here we've got our big wall of high grade model kits, and these are going to be grouped as well. You'll see we've got kind of Universal Century here at the front, and then moving on, it'll go by series. So the next series over here is going to be Iron-Blooded Orphans. And then below that is where we are going to have some of our 30 Minutes Fantasy, 30 Minutes Missions, 30 Minutes Sisters kits here available as well. Lots more on the website. So again, if there's something you're looking for, feel free to ask. We do have some stuff here in the display as well, so you can kind of get a sense of what some of the kits are going to look like. Got a lot of Build Fighters and 00 kits there on the next shelf, as you can see. Then some Witch from Mercury kits, some Super Robot Wars kits in there as well, some of the new G-Quacks model kits there in the high grade line, so lots of different high grade stuff to choose from. We've also got our 30 Minutes Missions Armored Core kits over here on a different shelf, and then of course our own Apex model kit there available as well. Definitely check that one out. And then going over here to the next couple of shelves, we've got some of Bandai's other franchises like Yu-Gi-Oh! So we've got some Yu-Gi-Oh! Model kits here on this shelf, some really big ones there. We've also got some Digimon and Evangelion model kits here from Bandai as well. Over here on the next shelf, we've got a bunch of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z model kits. These are going to be mostly from the Figurized Standard line there. And then, of course, we've got some Star Wars model kits from Bandai as well. So definitely check out the wide selection of those, from the character model kits to the ship model kits. Lots of cool Star Wars stuff. We've got lots of Bandai's option kit sets here as well. These will give you different weapon options and equipment options that you can use with a lot of your kits. And then, of course, we've got One Piece models here as well. So if you're a One Piece fan, lots of really cool One Piece kits that you can get here, from the different ships to the different mecha models. And then we've got, of course, lots of Pokemon Plamo as well here from Bandai. So Bandai's got a couple of different Pokemon model kit lines. Definitely check those out. And then next to that, we've got our SD models here as well. There's a number of different SD model kit lines there from Bandai with lots of cool Gunpla available. There's something for everybody in the SD series. And then over here, a couple other different series, from Kyokai Senki to Sin Duality. So some more Bandai model kits there, as well as some 52 Toys model kits and more. Lots of cool stuff to find. But aside from model kits, if you just want to check out some figures, we've got lots of Tamashii products here from Tamashii Nations, anime character figures in both the movable action figure type and then fixed pose type as well. We've got lots of pop-up parades here from Good Smile Company, and then of course from Good Smile Company, plenty of Nendroids available there as well. So again, this is just a small selection of what we have available. There's always more available in the warehouse, and you can check out what's available on our website. And while that just about covers everything here in the storefront from Bandai, we've got lots more to see. Going over here onto this wall, this is going to be our wall full of Kotobukia products, so from figures to model kits, but mostly model kits here on this wall. We've got everything from Muv-Luv, frame arms, hexagear, and all of Kotobukia's various lines from Mega Man there, of course, getting into some of the character model kits. Of course, we've got Frame Arms Girl, Megami Device, to the Arcanadia series, the Sosai Shoujo Teien series, and plenty more, so definitely check out the wide variety available, and lots of samples built here in the displays for you guys to get a sense of what's available there from Kotobukiya. With a wide range of original model kit designs, they've got a lot to offer for all sorts of model kit fans, and then of course some familiar designs here like the Zoids series. So their HMM series of Zoids model kits are very popular and a lot of fun too, so definitely check those out. Here's our massive customized Gojulus that we've got there in the display. So again, lots of cool stuff to check out here. But wait, there's still plenty more to see with our variety of model kits available from Fujimi here as well. You saw some SD Godzilla model kits, we got some vehicle model kits like cars, motorbikes, motorcycles, and lots of really cool stuff there. So if you're more into like the more traditional model kits, like vehicle model kits, and then we've got a wide selection here available of original mecha model designs from figures to model kits here, sometimes known as third-party model kits, but some are large, some are small. Definitely check out what we've got available there in the store as well as on the website. But here, as you can see from some of the sample builds there, these model kits do have a lot to offer, so definitely worth checking out. And then we do carry a couple of different brands of building block sets here. For example, this is the LOZ series, which is more like smaller sets. Also, the bricks are smaller in size too, so if you're looking for something that's smaller and has a lot of detail packed in there and also available for very reasonable prices, definitely check out some of the LOZ sets that are available. As you can see, some of the samples here, lots of these small buildings and a wide variety of different sets available in that line. We've also got the FO line here as well, which are going to be larger, and most of them do also feature LED gimmicks as well. So if you want something that's a bit more of like a complex build and of larger size with those cool LEDs installed, these are definitely something that you're going to want to check out there as well. But you may not only be looking for model kits, but also supplies as well as paints, and we've got a wide selection of paints available from a number of different brands. So here, as you can see, we've got lots of paints there from SMS. We also have a good variety available here from Gaia Notes. Always great to have those in stock here for you guys from Japan. And then we've got the Mr. Hobby GSI Krios line of paints. Those are going to be some more lacquer paints available for your modeling needs. And then from Tamiya Color, some acrylic paints here as well, if that's what you prefer. Last but not least, then we do also have AK acrylic colors here available. But again, if there's a certain color that you're looking for that you don't see available there on the shelf, do feel free to ask. We've got action bases here of all sorts for your model kits, so lots of ways to display your kits once they're built. And then of course other different tools like nippers, knives, tweezers, everything else that you may be looking for available, as well as tool sets here, like for example these God Hand tool sets that'll include everything that you need all in one set, so definitely check those out. Now there's one other thing you're definitely going to want to check out before heading out of the store is our damaged product table. So sometimes, unfortunately, when we get products in, we will have some that are damaged, and in most cases we will mark those down and put them in here in the storefront, and you can pick them up for a cheaper price. Now they will have some box damage, but the contents inside should all be good, so definitely check out what's available there on the table before heading out. Now, there is one more thing that we've got here that I want to show you, and that is going to be our build room. So as I mentioned, once a month on a Saturday, we'll have a build day, and that's where people can come in and build and hang out. We've got food and drinks, and it's always a good time. So our build room is here. Now, typically, build day is going to be the third Saturday of every month, but as I said, just make sure you're following our social media to know when build days are going to be happening. We do have a little window you can see into the warehouse from the storefront, just to give you guys a kind of peek behind the scenes. We will be heading there in just a moment, but if we go out the other door here at the back of the storefront, this is where it's going to lead to the offices. It's a very exciting place here. So we've got our customer service office in here to the one side, and to the other side here we've got our owner's office. There's Adam hard at work at his desk, and our store cat is Calibarn here making a guest appearance. She's adorable, recent addition to the team, and everyone loves her here at the USA Gundam store. So if you get the chance to meet her, make sure to say hello. All right, now out this back door, we're heading into the warehouse now. Now this area is going to be the receiving area. So we've got our receiving door here. When deliveries come, this is where they're received and checked in, and then they're moved along to either be put into a location in the warehouse or prepared for immediate shipment if they're items that are going to be shipped out immediately. And then the warehouse can essentially be divided into two main sections. We've got the majority section, which is just going to be the item storage where all the items are kept on shelves here to be processed for orders, and then the order processing area or the packing area here where the orders are then brought to be packed up and labeled and shipped out to you guys. But a couple other things we've got here in the warehouse area. We've also got our sticker printing station where we print and cut all of our own stickers that go out in the orders and that go in our monthly mystery boxes. So that's all done in-house. Also got my own recording studio and office in here as well, where I make all my different reviews and stuff there for you guys on my channel, Zaku Aurelius. Check that out. And as I said, the bulk of the warehouse area is just going to be the shelves with all of the stock storage here. So everything is kept on shelves where we've got on the lower shelves boxes that are opened, and then up on the higher shelves you'll notice that we've just got full boxes up there. So as the items are picked from the lower shelves, if we run out, if we've got more up in full boxes up on the higher shelves, those are then brought down to fill the lower shelves just to make it easier on our order pickers so they're not having to constantly go up and down ladders as much as possible. You'll notice all of the locations here are marked. So like this one here, for example, is 063 with O indicating the aisle, 6 indicating the column, and 3 indicating the shelf. So yes, there's a lot of different locations where items are kept. And importantly, some of the items that you'll see in here are already dedicated to order. So just because you'll see items here on the shelves doesn't mean that they're available in stock once an order is placed. If the order is not able to be shipped out yet due to waiting for a pre-order item or something like that, then the items are just kept in here, but in the system that is an item that is dedicated to your particular order. So then here along the back wall and side of the warehouse, we've also got these shelves here, which are going to be for smaller items. So for example, paints, modeling tools, modeling supplies, any items that are a little bit smaller and harder to keep on the larger shelves are kept in these smaller bins here along the walls. And just like with the main shelving, each of these boxes is a separate location, so everything's organized and inventory is kept based on, how many items are in any particular spot at any point in time, and then we can keep all that organized in our system. So, and as you can see, there's no particular organization method to it with like HG Gunpla here, character figures here, but our system knows where everything is, so our pickers can find everything easily when they're working on your orders. And so how that's going to work is they're going to pick the items for each order, scan those, and each one of these red totes is going to represent an individual order. So they'll pick all the items for each order, those go into a tote, and those go onto the line here where they're fed and then to our packers, who will then take the totes and then pack up the items in there, and everything is scanned once again just to make sure all the items are there for each order. And it's at this point that we also add things like the packing card and sticker. So long as we have stickers available, we always like to give out free stickers in the orders there for you guys. And then once the box is all packed up, the label goes on and they go into these large bins here, and then once those bins are full, they're taken out to the truck. And every day we fill up the truck here with all of your guys' orders. All of our orders either go out with UPS or USPS, and so we have a truck here that gets filled up for UPS, and USPS comes and picks up every day there as well. And that pretty much does it for our tour of the warehouse and storefront. Let us know if you guys have any other further questions about anything, but hope that you can join us for a future build day. We do tours through the warehouse on build days as well, so if you're here you can take a tour through the warehouse for yourself. But that's it for this video. Thank you all so much for all of your support. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.